in, sports family. Also, go to all social media platforms. Link will be in the description. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. It helps the channel grow. Thank you. Hey, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing, man? Appreciate y'all being in the building. It's been a minute. Uh, as some of y'all may know, it's been rough. My Instagram, I'm working on getting that back, and they actually mistakenly took it down. So we working on getting that back up. Man, it's just been a crazy year. Far as like me just trying to attain to y'all, trying to make sure I give y'all everything that y'all need, you know what I'm saying, and also maintain my household. So, man, I had three family members, long-term friends that passed away. One had a heart attack. Um, the Instagram, they took that down, but I'm getting that back up. And then I just had a baby as well, you know what I'm saying, on Christmas Day. So sorry for those who I wasn't able to come on for Tuesday. But hey, man, I wanted to talk about, this Travis Hunter situation. I wanted to just talk, for those who step up into the building, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to talk about um, basically some of the stuff as athletes that you're gonna have to go through. You know what I'm saying? So like here, I don't work on criticizing none of the people. I don't want to do that, right? But at the same time, I give minor criticism because these are some of the things that you're gonna have to deal with. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all gonna have to deal with a lot as athletes. Y'all gonna have to take control of your own hand. Y'all don't want to be no puppet. Y'all don't want to do none of that. So, this guy Travis Hunter was a person that basically was considered a first round, not even the first round, but the number one player in the country. And all of a sudden, when he chose to go to a HBCU or the Jackson State, right now, all of a sudden he's no longer number one. He's now number two, right? They don't want to acknowledge this man as the number one pick. Now they criticizing him, saying that he's making terrible decisions, right? So we got to talk about this because a lot of you guys are going to be Travis Hunters. You feel what I'm saying? He did what he felt was right. A lot of people are deciding to go to HBCU colleges, right? Which is nothing wrong with that. It's everything, good about that situation. So now I will basically hope that people are rooting for Travis Hunter to go to the NFL and actually do very well. Because if Travis Hunter go to the NFL and does well, guess what that means? That means that it really don't matter which college that you go to. You know, it really just matter that that you guys get the right pieces around you, and it's a lot of speculation that now they're trying to say maybe he went to Jackson State because Deion Sanders paid him. Now, these are some of the things that people are going to have to deal with because when you go to a school and you pass up a Alabama, a Georgia, you pass up a Auburn, all these type of colleges, right? To go to a college like Jackson State, they automatically going to insinuate that you're getting paid, that you're not doing things right by the book, that, it's just a whole bunch of speculation, right? Those are some of the scrutiny that you're going to have to go to. But what they don't tell you is that if you get accepted to an Alabama college, you may not even play. But at least if you get to a Jackson State, you can actually play. You feel what I'm saying? Like y'all can actually get some PT, some playing time. Y'all getting experience from a coach that's in the NFL. Like it's a whole bunch of stuff that you can benefit from going to a smaller school, a HBCU. That's why I always stated that players in youth football, if you actually go to a team that's not as good at least you can still get on the field and you can get your reps, you get better. And then once you feel like you got to that pinnacle of talent, you know what I'm saying, you can go to the better teams and outshine other players. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to sit though on nobody's bench because you're not getting better because y'all don't go full throttle in practice. So you're not going to get better. But if you are a person that's going to a lesser team and you're thriving and you're making players around you better, that's what makes you better. You feel what I'm saying? So these are some of the things that, that people have to be mindful of, especially for those who's transitioning to the next season. So if y'all going into the next season, um, just think of some of the pros and cons. What are some of the pros and cons? The pros and cons, a pro can be, hey, if I go to this team, I can get more playing time. The cons will be this team may not be as better. I don't feel like the coach will bring the best out of me. Like, those are cons. So anytime the pros outweigh the cons, that's a viable option for y'all. Y'all, that's a very viable option. So y'all want to definitely take some time to reflect on what team that y'all want to play for. If y'all didn't thresh well with the coaches for last season, definitely do y'all homework and y'all research to see. Don't just go to a team. Don't just go to a team that won the championship because you think that that's going to happen. You feel what I'm saying? You may not mesh well with that actual team. So what I would say, that if you want to get the best out of yourself and do well and play for a team that has the potential of actually becoming better, see how you fit in, because everybody does not play well with everybody. You might play with somebody that end up being jealous of you, and then y'all just don't mesh well. You feel what I'm saying? So you guys should definitely be doing that. But man, I can't believe, bro. I can't believe that I have been experiencing all the things that I have been experiencing, but at the same time, I do believe it, because what I want to share with you guys is this. When when you're there and you're almost going to make it, because everything's get chippy, things are going to get hard, things just start happening for no reason. You start experiencing like everything that's not even either football related or whatever, right? You just have a lot of obstacles. That's how you know when you almost successful in there, to make it to where you're trying to get to, whether it's the championship, whether it's a basketball, whether it's life, if you do karate, whatever the situation is, right? When you're almost there, you're gonna have a lot of hardship. It's gonna be things that happen that you don't even know why. You just like, man, it basically tells you, hey, give up. But don't do that. Don't give up. Do not give up. Do not give up, because you're almost there. You guys will definitely get to where y'all want to get. Sometimes it takes longer for other people to get there versus other people. Live your own truth. Take your own journey. Your past may not take your past may not be as quick as the next person, but long as you stay consistent and focused on what you're doing, guess what? You're going to get there. And prime example is the I don't know if y'all ever seen it, the turtle. Remember when the turtle was racing the rabbit, right? Every time, what happened? The turtle ran his race. The rabbit was running quick, but guess who always won? The turtle, right? So that's life. Just because somebody else doing something a lot quicker than you, don't mean that you need to take a shortcut to do it the way that they're doing it. Find your own truth. You feel what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, that's something I just wanted to let you guys know. But man, what's up? How y'all been, man? Like I said, it's been a minute. Been experiencing a lot. Had a kid, a little baby boy. you know, just a whole bunch of stuff, man. Let me see. I want to know, you feel me? Like what team? What's up, KJ? KJ from 319. Hey, I want to know what teams y'all plan on going to next season. Hey, Sports Fanatic, my guy, man, what's up? You should have been in this building. Hey, I know y'all seen that they took my Instagram page down, but I mean, it should be up. Might take a minute, but you know, I don't know how long it's gonna take, but I don't know. Hey, oh, also Sports Fanatic, bro. I like the where they been. I like that. Y'all should go check that out. He definitely got some good content. Y'all should go to Sports Fanatic. I think it's Sports Fanatic, right? TV or just Sports Fanatic. But yeah, man, it's been rough, man. You know, but I'm built for it. I'm built for everything that come my way. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, I've been relying on y'all to get the word out about the channel. Like I said, right now, I mean, I know a lot of notifications. I'm probably not getting it, right? Let me see. KJ said, he said, can you give me advice for high school football? What do you want to know? I can definitely give you some advice. I know some good people, but like I was saying, once you when you send what you want me to talk about, you know, then I'll get back to it. But I'm gonna address this real quick. I got literally professional players, NFL players, right? A basketball player waiting to come on, former NBA player waiting to come on. But I cannot have them come on when we don't have the audience. Y'all not sharing. You see what I'm saying? We got to share. We got to do our part. Hey, look, man, check this channel out. Make sure y'all subscribe to it. That's it. You feel what I'm saying? When you do that, and then I can show them the numbers, you know that they ain't wasting their time coming in to talk to somebody that's there. Then you feel me? I can do what I do. But I'm waiting on KJ response real quick because I can definitely give you some advice. So yeah, bro. But man, I seen this interview or this guy, right? And he was talking about the Travis Hunter guy. And they were saying a stupid decision that was made, right? But why was this decision stupid? That's what he said. What you think about the new ATL elite team? I haven't seen them. I haven't seen that. Who are they? I haven't seen them. I need to see them before I get my assessment on them. But yeah, man, I seen, man. Let me play this for y'all right quick, man. Just listen to how they even started this off, how they even preface this, right? So as you can see, it says what on here? It says this is stupid, right? That's what they said on there. So listen to how they even started.
Stupid some people are. I gotta give credit where it's due. There is a ton of smart people on this planet, but the amount of stupid people, it overpowers them. If you clicked on this video and you're watching it, I'm going to assume 99% of you know it went on yesterday when Travis Hunter, the #1 recruit in the class of 2022, he lit the world on fire. You can make an argument and say that was one of the top 5 most iconic signing days of all time. He decommitted from a powerhouse or a former powerhouse, Florida State, and signed with a HBCU, Jackson State. If you gotta ask me, in my humbled opinion, I think it's legendary and I'm all for it. I love to see it because what it's going to do, it's going to change the games or not change the game, it's going to change the game. These other 4 and 5 star recruits, they may be influenced by it. I got the most respect for Travis Hunter. Why? Because he's changing the game and he's trying to take a different route that nobody's done. He's trying to create his own lane, his own path, and his own wave, and I want to see how it plays out. I think it's going to turn out good. But however, with that being said, there's a lot of people out there who think it's not going to turn out good and it's going to be bad. You have many people out there saying it's going to hurt his draft stock, he's never going to play on TV, and blah, 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 blah. You get the point. For example, let's take a look at this. There's millions of comments. I'm just going to choose this one. Quote unquote, dude really threw away his college career for money, bro. And that's one of millions I found, like I said. And right there, you see over 200 people.
All right, so we stop. We're gonna continue to dissect that, right? He says they automatically insinuated that this kid was basically taking the payola, that he just was taking money. That's the only reason why he went to an HBCU, and he left a powerhouse to go to a HBCU, right? Now, what's the problem in that? What's the problem in that? You got people trying to discourage top tier players from playing in HBCUs, all in general. So you are dumb. You making crazy decisions if you don't go to a powerhouse like Alabama. Now you can play against these teams and do very well, but you stupid for not just going there. You feel what I'm saying? Take your life into your own hands. I would recommend that all you gentlemen that know that y'all gonna play at high levels, y'all should license y'all name. Get your name trademarked. So when they deal with you and they selling these jerseys, you feel what I'm saying? Guess what? When they selling these jerseys and they not putting your name on there, right? They saying, oh, well, we ain't got to pay you. But when you go there and you own your whole likeness, they can't do nothing unless they get your permission. They can't do nothing unless they get your permission. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why it's important. Don't just go, or try to be in the NFL or because you just think that is money in it. Man, you got to own your likeness. You got to control that. You feel what I'm saying? So for those who don't understand, like, hold on 1 second, y'all. For y'all, for basically, you know what I'm saying? For y'all who don't understand, man, it's very important that y'all put yourself in a position, you feel what I'm saying, to be billionaires. This is how y'all be billionaires. Y'all control y'all likeness. Y'all can license y'all name out to all them people that want to utilize it. So all them jerseys that's being sold, when you license your name, guess what? You get a portion of that. So when they become gazillionaires, at least you a billionaire. You feel me? But let me see. KJ said, oh, my bad. He said, like as a wide receiver, I'm gonna have a lot of challenge, and I'm gonna have a little bit scared. You're a little bit scared because this is my first time. All right, so first of all, I had a coach on here from Ross Elite. First of all, when you go to a school, you need to see the type of format. You need to see the type of plays that the coaches run, because guess what? If they got one of the top running backs in the league and they run about 30 to 40 times a game, it don't even matter what position you play because you ain't gonna get the ball. So you need to first go to an organization that that basically suits you. That's number one. So when you go to an organization that suits your needs, then you're going to build with the quarterback so y'all can get timing down, because that's very important. As far as with the coaches, You want to go above and beyond. And it's not just really for the coaches, it's for you. Because when you outwork your opponent, you know what I'm saying, the results will show within itself. Because as you can see, Travis Hunter, look at him, right? This kid right here he got charisma. He walks with a chip on his shoulder. He feel like nobody can guard him. So confidence is the number one thing. Don't be delusional, but confidence is your number one asset that you can have in order to basically become a when you got confidence, basically, despite the odds or what everybody else thinks of you, right? You think enough of yourself to prove them wrong. Now, if your confidence relies in what other people tell you it is, or how good you are, then you're not going to, make it as far. So I would say, first of all, be confident, understand the school that you go in. Let me see. Nah, you ain't gotta say it. I'm gonna say it for you. I get exactly what you're saying, but you have to, like I said, go in there with confidence, be a leader. And when I say about leader, hold yourself accountable, hold other people around you accountable. Just because you're a freshman, don't play like I told my young guy from Portland Trail Blazers, right? His name Anthony Simons. I messaged him, right? And I say, bro, this year, don't play like you're trying, like you're like you're trying to keep a job. Play like you belong. And this year, he's been having a great season in the NBA. You feel what I'm saying? Wherever you go, play like you belong. If anybody feels that you're not good or whatever, work on getting better. See, the thing about listening and taking what other people say, right, is when you listen to them, they will kind of tell you where you slack at. And when they constantly tell you where you're slacking at, guess what? That's what you work on. You feel what I'm saying? Because it don't make sense for you to work on what you already good at. When you work on something that you're not good at, and then you intertwine that, integrate that with what you're good at, guess what? You're unstoppable. So I would say it really don't even matter with the coaches. Show them that you belong. Somehow how life works, even when you're working hard, if you're not even getting any playing time at the moment, it will present itself. A moment where you are needed for that game, an opportunity will present itself. So don't get into what the coaches have to say about you. Understand where you are. Be honest about this situation. You feel what I'm saying? Do all the stuff that you have to do on your own. You feel me? Because it's a difference when somebody forcing you versus you doing it on your own. You know what I'm saying? So my advice is do your homework, go to a school that actually passes the ball a lot. Play for a coach that actually show that he cares about the kids. And then if you're planning to go to college, see what the coaches, the program that they offer and the connections that they have with colleges. You feel what I'm saying? Because you can do all the great things in the world, but if your coach ain't connected, guess what? You ain't going nowhere. You feel what I'm saying? So just like my childhood friend, Damian Lillard, he only got one offer, Weber State, even though he made the best out of that and the most out of that situation. Nobody wasn't looking at him. And I want to say that that's because the coaches wasn't connected to the outer world, to the recruiters. They wasn't connected to, all these other people. So you have to find a coach that knows other people that can get their attention and be like, hey, look, I got this one player, man. This kid is good, because every situation is not going to be a Travis Hunter situation, meaning that Travis Hunter, his charisma, his attitude, the fact that they play good teams, and that's another thing. You want to make sure y'all play good competition, because if you, let's say you go 12-0, right? You go 12-0 in the season, but if y'all played 12 bums and y'all played against teams that aren't that good, y'all not gonna get the recognition. So the things that you need to look for in high school is the strength of the schedule. You need to look for the connections that the coaches have. You need to look for a coach that actually passes the ball, and you need to look for a team that best suits you. You feel what I'm saying? That best suits you. Because if you don't have those things, then it's going to be hard for you to get to the next phase. Because if you don't have a coach that knows nobody's going to come to your game. If you don't have a coach that doesn't pass the ball, you're never going to get it. You're never going to get the ball thrown to you. If you don't have a coach that basically knows the kids, and if you don't have the coaches that, I mean, the players that, you know, that want to build that camaraderie with you, you're never going to, you know, have that time in. You're never going to get to the point that you need to get to. You feel what I'm saying? So I'll say that, man. I'll definitely say that. If you want me to talk a little bit more on it, you know what I'm saying, I'll definitely do that. But Sports Fanatic says, he says start going to football camps. Yes, that too. Start going to football camps. Wide receiver camps. A lot of recruiters be at those camps. Yes, that's some great advice right there. I'm gonna leave that up there right there. That's another thing that you need to do. So you want to also know what could you do to maximize, because you don't want to just leave it in the coach's hands. Because one of the things that I see is that some coaches don't even like players on their team. So if the coach don't like the players on the team and that player is good, the coach ain't gonna look out for that player. Even though to me that is, you know, karma always come back to bite the coach when they do that. Because like for instance, right, and this is minor, I took over 11,000 pictures, right? And I'm willing to say not even 5,000 of those pictures have gotten to the kids that they want, that it should have got to. I'm willing to say that. Because the coaches probably gave it to all the players that they like, and then the ones that they had a problem with, as far as the parents, didn't get that. So you might experience a coach might not liking you, but like Sports Fanatic said, start going to football camps, wide receiver camps. A lot of recruiters be at those camps. So that's another way. Now, if you can't afford that, that's why I do my minimum. That's why I tell y'all to support what I'm doing. Because when y'all don't, I'm gonna tell y'all this, right? And this is y'all wake up call right here. This is y'all wake up call right here. When I do what I'm doing, I haven't asked not one of y'all for $1, nothing. Nothing, right? And I'm creating this platform specifically for y'all, right? But when you don't support it, and when you're not telling people about it, guess what? You making it harder for me to do what it is that I'm trying to do for y'all, which is give y'all the exposure that y'all need. And then I will work with Sports Fanatic for this, right? Sports Fanatic just did an episode where he was saying, where are they now? Where is he now? Right. And I want y'all to go there, subscribe to his channel, right? Where are they now? See, that's what can be generated, created, and all this other stuff when y'all support the channel, because we can keep track of what y'all doing. We can help y'all get the recognition that y'all deserve. But when you don't support the person that's supporting you, guess what? You're going against yourself. Am I not making sense? Let me know if I'm not. Please tell me. If you got somebody like me, not looking for none of y'all money, not looking for none of this, right? And that's coming, that basically on his own dime flew out to Florida to come see some of y'all, play and stuff like that, right? I'm out here doing this for y'all, but at the same time, I'm not getting the support. So when I'm not able to do something for a guy like KJ, right, from 319, that what becomes the issue, because now when I'm in a position, or when I'm supposed to be in a position to help y'all, it's not there. So now you're saying, hey, National Sports Chat, hey, can you help me get here? I can do what I can do. But guess what? I could have did way more had you just been like, hey, look, go support this channel. Man, make sure y'all subscribe to this channel. Because genuinely, this person is trying to help us get to the next phase. But if you're not helping, then the platforms that are just doing it for themselves continue to just do what they're doing, and you're saying, you go to them and be like, hey, could you help me get there? And they just look at you like, what? But then you got somebody who's like this. Look, I'm trying to help y'all. I'm trying to help. Hey, like, nah, I don't want to support that. No, I don't want to tell nobody about that. I told you. The people that have came into this channel, it's people that knows about those players now. It's people that know literally about those players because they came to the channel. A lot of them subscribed, and I say East Metro Steelers were the most supportive. They people with the most subscribers. You feel what I'm saying? So when I'm asking you guys to subscribe just to do your part, I'm not saying, oh, go get this channel 1 million subscribers on your own. No, I'm saying, people, tell them to subscribe to the channel. You get your people to subscribe to the channel. I can get these people to subscribe to the channel. All these people know about the channel. And then it gets to a point where people don't want to miss none of the sessions because they know that it's going to be a lot of people in the group. You feel what I'm saying? That's how this works. Support starts first. Y'all support helps me help y'all. If that makes sense, y'all support of me in this channel in National Sports Chat help me help y'all. So when y'all go to all of other channels, you know what I'm saying, and doing all your stuff, how many of them can y'all just go to directly and they don't just shun y'all away? I told y'all, if I wanted to, I could be next to my partner who's in the NBA doing very well. But I chose y'all. You know what I'm saying? All I can do is what I can do. You know what I'm saying? I can tell y'all, I think my work spoke for itself. See, a lot of people lie to y'all and they say one thing, but my actions have been speaking for me. And if I'm lying, please tell me now. Because if everybody was to say, Kendall, stop doing this, I will stop. Because you know why? It's for y'all. It's for y'all. If y'all don't want it, then it ain't no purpose for doing it. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody has their own outlet. High school, they get a lot of people. College, they get a lot of people. NFL get millions of people. Now I'm trying to, do my part for the youth. You feel what I'm saying? For somebody that's genuinely for y'all. So, that's all I can say. You know what I'm saying? I can only do my part. So if when y'all leave here, y'all still don't tell nobody about the page and get them to subscribe to the channel, then guess what? You doing yourself a disservice. So, that's that. But let me see, man, what else we can get from this, man. Cause like I heard this, man. I ain't gonna lie. I was kind of shocked.
What does that tell you?
Uh-oh. Hold on 1 second, y'all. But I seen this, bro. I was just like, man, these people crazy. They calling this man stupid because they calling this man stupid because he decided that he wanted to go to HBCU. I mean, talent is talent. Now what they gonna try to say next? What they gonna try to say? Oh well, he only did that well because of level of competition. Nah, man.
TV and blah 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 blah. He's changing the game and he's trying to.
All right, so yeah. So the one thing that they said was how he changing the game. Always be a trendsetter. Always. Don't do what other people do. Do it.
But however, with that being said, there's a lot of people out there who think it's not going to turn out good and it's going to be bad. You have many people out there saying it's going to hurt his draft stock. He's never going to play on TV and blah, 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 blah. You get the point. For example, let's take a look at this. There's millions of comments. I'm just going to choose this one. Quote unquote.
Also, it's fair use.
Really throw away his college career for money, bro. And that's one of millions I found, like I said. And right there, you see over 200 people like that. What does that tell you? Over 200 people agree with this guy. I want to make this very, and I mean very and extremely clear. If you think he quote-unquote ruined his career and is throwing it away by going to Jackson State and he's selling his soul for the bag and he's selling himself short for money, you couldn't be any more wrong. I'm not going to say I don't think money had a play in it and it wasn't a factor whatsoever because obviously it does, but I don't think it's as big as some people think. If y'all really think he
Hey, see again. Now, he's saying that he don't think, like he don't know whether it's money or not, right? But the insinuation. See, sometimes, right, and this is what I want y'all to get. Sometimes a person does not have to say anything directly to make the insinuations, right? Now, he said, now, do I think that he's taking money and all this other stuff? He didn't say, no, I don't think he's taking money. He said he basically thinks that it's playing a part into why he decided to go to a HBCU. You see what I'm saying? See, they can give you a backhanded compliment. You feel what I'm saying? So y'all have to, and I'm saying this because these are some of the things that y'all have to get prepared for, especially KJ. You're entering to high school, so now you're going to experience a lot more criticism. You're going to experience a lot. You're going to be under more scrutiny. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I try to basically, baby feed the players and stuff, some things, because they have to prepare. They have to prepare to speak publicly. They have to prepare to be criticized. They have to prepare for all this stuff. But this man, basically, without saying that he only went to Jackson State for money, he just said, oh, well, I'm not saying that he didn't take the money or he didn't go for the money, but the money isn't a big deal. He don't think that the money is a big deal. And he felt like, that's probably a reason why he went. It's a backhanded compliment. All he had to say was, nah, I don't think he's taking the money. I just think that he wanted to play with Deion Sanders. Now that's forthcoming. When you say something, the way that he did, it's a backhanded compliment. So y'all gonna have to catch stuff like that.
chose Jackson State over Florida State because they were offering money, you're out of your mind. All these colleges that were recruiting him, they have plenty of alumni and boosters that could have possibly paid him more money. The rumor going on right now is that Jackson State and Barstool Sports has agreed to pay him $1.5 million. For example, you got somebody saying, if Jackson State can out NIL Florida State, FSU has much bigger issues than I previously thought. Yeah, I see what you're saying by that. FSU is down bad, whether you're talking about recruiting or how they...
Now let me say this. KJ from 319 said, some people said Deion Sanders forced him to sign with Jackson State University. Now, I'm not understanding unless he did something under the table, with Deion, and Deion was supposed to go and expose him or whatever the situation is, right? Then, I'll see an issue with that. But, I don't know about that, so I can't really speak on that. But I will say this, because he said that the guy was supposed to get like a 1.2 or 1.7, something like that. I forgot the number that he just stated, right? Now, I think he should get that money. I think players like that, y'all know their jerseys are going to sell, because you already know when y'all hold on to stuff for X amount of time, guess what? The merchandise, like Jordan, if you had Jordan first shoe or first whatever, first jersey, authentic, and you can prove it, it's probably going to be worth 200 and some thousand. So let's say they get his jerseys, right? And remember what I was saying. Even though this man, like let's say he did get a 1 point something million, right? Even if he gets that, he would still be getting slighted. Because let's say if his jerseys cost, how much jerseys be costing? About what, $150 or what, $80, something like that. But let's say it's $80, right? And you sell 1 million jerseys. That's 80 million. And you talking about that you're gonna pay this man 1.7 million. So out of 80 million, you're gonna pay me 1.7 million. You lost your mind. That's why it's important for y'all to license y'all trademark y'all name. Because they gotta, when you tell them, like, look, if you're gonna do all this stuff, we're gonna need a certain amount of percentage of that money. So I need 30%. So if you make 100 million, I need at least 30 million of that. You're not gonna make 100 million of nothing and give me no $2 million, $10 million. That ain't gonna happen. I'm sorry. You ain't about to do that. You know how many billions LeBron James made? And he probably got $100 million contract. I make $2 billion. I make 100 million off my shoe deal, but they just made 3, 4, 5 billion off your shoe. You think that's a fair exchange? Come on now. KJ, he said, because Deion's son told Travis, if they do this TikTok, you have to sign to JSU. That's why people thought they forced him. Also, it was off a bet. So basically, that don't sound coerced. That don't sound, but if it was a bet, obviously, he probably wanted to go there. Oh man, I appreciate you, man. This is tonight, man. It's really what y'all want to talk about, but it's really informational, because, like I said, man, I got a goal that I'm gonna get to. And I'm gonna get y'all there. I just need y'all to, I'm gonna need y'all to do y'all part. You feel what I'm saying? Cause like I say, it's stuff that I'm gonna go through. Like I say, man, I lost. They mistakenly took down my IG and working on getting that back. And once I do that, we got a lot coming for y'all. Cause there's no games played at all. You feel what I'm saying? So let's finish what they were saying. But I definitely think Travis Hunter need to be getting that we ain't talking about the duration. We talk about that. We talking about at least 3 to 4, 5 million a year from college, because these college players need to be getting paid. That's number one. They always talking about, oh well, college players don't need to get paid. Listen, first of all, when players go to college, y'all don't say, oh well, you know, you didn't get that job that we kind of promised you that you would get, so we're gonna, you know, rescind that debt. No, they make you pay that debt. So therefore, if I'm gonna make you billions, man, give me my cut. Give me my cut. I need my cut. That's what I need. Y'all not about to do our generation, our culture. We have not been getting paid off our likeness. We have not been getting paid off our athleticism. And y'all think that the owners is the people that needs to be praised. Now, when you look at it like this, what have an owner done for you? I mean, he paid a check, but how do he pay the check? And where does the revenue come from? I tell you how he paid that check. He paid the check because he already started with some money, right? So they got the money, they got the city to build the stadiums, they got all that, right? So now this is how they get the money. They get the money from you. So quit thinking you need them when they need you. They get the money from you. Because when players come, I have never known one person, not even for Jerry Jones, I have not known one person who literally paid to go see an owner. Now, I know millions of people who paid to see players, who bought players' jerseys, who bought players' shoes. I've never seen a Jerry Jones jersey bought out of a store. So quit thinking that y'all need them when they need you. So you come in with your head held high and quit acting like they doing you a favor. You doing them a favor. You feel what I'm saying? You doing them a favor. He says, is Travis playing defense or offense in college? Because they let him in high school. He's going to play. He shined as the receiver, so he's going to play receiver. But the good thing is that he can do both, because a lot of times when like quarterbacks and sometimes receivers and all that other stuff, like they will go to the NFL as they will get drafted probably, you know, as a receiver, but when they get to the NFL, what they end up playing is like defense, offensive, special teams, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. So they may not even be playing that position once they go to the NFL. But far as for college, I think he really can play both, to be honest. Unless they got somebody with the same number as him, then you know they can't do that. They're not able to play. But for college, I think that he will for sure be playing, depending on how good the quarterback is. He will be just mostly playing the wide receiver position. And that's just my opinion. But let's see. Let's go. Let's continue, because it's not that long. But I just was amazed when I heard this video.
They play on the field. It's not good, and it doesn't look like it's going to be good for many years to come. Let's not joke around and act like FSU is a powerhouse like Alabama. If he would have chose Jackson State over Bama, even with the money, it'd be more of a big deal in my opinion. I happened to stumble across this in a TikTok comment section somebody sent to me. This Alabama fan page said, "You'll never hear a buddy again," referring to Travis Hunter. Under that, Rival said, "You don't plan on watching the NFL?" And they replied, "I watch every week, but I don't think it would have happened every week, but I don't think it'll happen. We shall see. So let me get this straight. There is people believing just because he went to Jackson State, he's not going to get to the NFL and it's going to hurt his chances. I'll address that in a second. You also got people saying, I'm not hating, just stating facts. Jackson State gets no TV coverage. Okay.
All right, so Jackson State, like now you already see how they look at the HBCUs, right? So now if he would have chose Alabama, he would have chose a Georgia. Oh, he would have been the best thing. Marcus Denson, what's up, man? Appreciate you being in the building. Now, if he would have chose any of those colleges, oh, he's the smartest man in the world, right? Now, last time I checked, talent is talent. Last time I checked. So he decided to go to an HBCU, and you see basically what's going on is they're trying to devalue HBCUs so they don't take away from the powerhouses like the Georgias, the Alabamas, and all that other stuff. You feel what I'm saying? That's the only reason. Why can't a 5-star recruit, the number one person in the actual draft, I mean not draft, but in the country, high school, why can't he go to any school that he wants to? Why all of a sudden when he goes to a HBCU, now he's not going to make it to the NFL? That's why supporting him would mean everything. Because when you support him, right, it creates an avenue in a lane for other players to do. You feel what I'm saying? Now, he's talking about the media coverage. Now, first of all, we know that's a lie because they got Deion Sanders. And the fact that Deion Sanders was an analyst, you know, spokes analyst, he's now is playing for, he's now coaching, and he's one of the greatest, if not the greatest defensive cornerback ever to ever even, you know, play that position. So by default, he's going to get a lot of. He said he's not the first player. No, he's not the first player to go, but he's the first number one player in the country to go. You feel what I'm saying? But what they try to do, and what y'all gonna see as y'all continue listening, they're going to basically devalue or basically make him the number two. Now, this whole time he's been the number one pick, but now they're going to say, oh, he's the number two person coming out the country. But see how they devalue that. They devalue that because he, yeah, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? People definitely think that way. But he's like, they're going to get coverage. Because listen to how people will really try to discourage you from doing something. That's why I'm telling y'all, my little guys, the babies that I do all this for, go with your gut, not what people just telling you. Because people will just use you and then throw you away. I have no more use for you. Just like, for instance, coaches that have players, when they play after high school, they don't even care whether or not that they get this, they get that player in college. They use them for what they wanted to. He made a hell of a player, probably got them a championship. But now after that, I don't care about you. You feel what I'm saying? These players are basically not getting, they're not getting the respect that they deserve or whatever. But like I said, him going to HBCUs, they're devaluing that. So now they making it seem like, oh, this guy is stupid because he's not going to HBCU. He's not doing this. But guess what? Here's the trick. Here's the trick, y'all. The trick is this. The trick is they saying that he's not getting any, and it's not this guy that's really that I'm playing, right? It's the people who saying it to make him basically do this video. But they're saying that he's not going to the NFL. They're not going to get coverage. They're not going to do any of that. Now, anybody that knows media, they are going to cover this man because they want to see if he does bad, right? Now, if he does well, it's going to go against what they want to happen, but it's also going to still help the ratings. You feel what I'm saying? So they're going to want him to fail. So whether he's failing or not, you feel what I'm saying? They're going to definitely get the coverage because they're going to want to see how he's doing, and they're going to want to try to throw something in Deion Sanders' face. And they're going to want to tell him and other players to come. They're going to want to tell him, see, you should have came to this college. See, you should never go to an HBCU over a powerhouse like us. But let's say if he go to that college, he probably won't even get no run on Alabama or Georgia or whoever else that he go to. But he go to this college, Jackson State, and he does what they expect him to do. He becomes a nice draft pick, a high draft pick, and then he doing his thing. Now he just created a wave in the gate, an opening to go to HBCUs. And then the other thing is, a lot of times it's going to be cheaper. When you look at the price to go to Alabama versus HBCUs, man, they got them boys. Whew, when you look at the difference, them boys, man, it costs a lot of money. So all the people that went to Alabama, they crying after they graduate. That's how high their tuition is. That's how much they bills are. You know what I'm saying? Like when after they done, they student loans. You feel what I'm saying? But then you have all these people. I got you. I'm gonna read yours in a second. But all these people that go to these colleges, they don't tell y'all, man, look, I hope you graduate and land that great job, because if not, man, that debt is gonna whoop you. You feel what I'm saying? So I went to an HBCU. Now my HBCU wasn't good, Clark, but they wasn't good or nothing like that. But still, you feel what I'm saying? You need people. You know what I'm saying, going to their own, universities and stuff like that. You feel what I'm saying? But it is what it is. He said that's crazy. People think that way. A lot of HBCU players in the NFL. Exactly. A lot of the HBCU's players are in there. That should make his chances even more possible. Yeah, for sure. Marcus, that should definitely increase his chances, because they got some really good players that team that they're gonna have to play against. And I know a lot of people are gonna root against them. You know what I'm saying? But I think Travis Hunter is he's the real deal, because they ain't got nothing to do with, you feel what I'm saying, like his play. They know he that good. So the fact that you know that he that good, why would you sit there and denigrate him, for when he decided to go to an HBCU? And then not just that, he's going to a team where they have a former NFL player. So they got somebody already in the fraternity. So they should be doing more praising than anything. You feel what I'm saying? Not trying to discourage this man or any other player from going to, going to a HBCU. You feel what I'm saying? So let's.
Okay, before I explode on these people, I want to get this out there. I understand where they're coming from. Jackson State, they don't play on TV, and whenever they do, nobody's going to tune into most of their games. When's the last time you heard one of your friends say, yo, are you watching the Jackson State game tonight? It doesn't happen. Even with Travis Hunter, not all too many more people are going to tune in. I can't speak for you. Let me know how you feel about this in the comment section. But for me personally, I would be more inclined to watch their games now that they got him, so I could see how he's doing. I'm not going to lie to you and say I'm going to watch every Jackson State game, but I may try to catch one if I see it on TV. Let me know if you are going to watch more games since he's playing for him now. Anyways, getting back on topic, going back to how you got many people out there saying, oh, he ruined his career and he's only going there for money. Do you not understand and realize who his head coach is? It's freaking Deion Sanders. I'm tired of seeing this false narrative of people thinking you gotta only go to Alabama, Georgia, Ohio State, Texas A&M, Clemson to get to the NFL, and that's the best path. I'm sure a lot of you know this, but even if you
Is exactly. So and then when you go to a Alabama, when you go to a Auburn, you go to a LSU, you go to the right. They got so many players on that team, and all of them damn near all-star. But how many of them actually make it to the NFL? How many of them actually make it to the NFL? You feel what I'm saying? So I'm saying all this to say this, man. Quit letting people dictate your future. Prepare. What they say, proper preparation prevent poor performances. And in this case, I'm gonna apply it in this aspect. When you're planning and you're preparing for the next phase, right? You prepare for all possibilities that can happen, that can possibly prevent you, or that they would try to use to prevent you from going to the NFL. You prepare for that, right? Just like right now, I'm going through all these things, but I'm preparing for multiple things. Feel what I'm saying? The channel is down right now. They right now they're not sending the notifications out like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm preparing. I'm preparing. You know what I'm saying, for the next step, because here's the thing. I'm not looking for a handout. Now I could have accepted many things. I could have accepted many things. I had people when I had this website that wanted to purchase it, and I'm gonna get it done. But when they wanted to purchase it, they wanted to pay me a lot of money. But they wasn't gonna do what I'm going to do with it. You feel what I'm saying? So it's not about the money, it's about creating your own. You're gonna have children, you wanna definitely, leave something to your children. You want to definitely leave something to your children. Okay. Now this is something that a lot of kids, don't want to hear. But guess what? It don't prevent the fact that it may or may not happen to you if you're not prepared. KJ from 319 said fact, because people always telling since I was five, told me I'm not gonna make it to college in the NFL, but I'm always working and getting better. Exactly. They're gonna discourage you. They're gonna discourage you. But like I always tell people, especially the ones that play for basketball, man, all right, you don't make the NBA. Guess what? You can still make NBA money. How? You could do a doc. You could be a medical science. You could be a trainer. You could be many things in the NBA. If you want to play, right? You can if you want to play in the NBA and you don't make the NBA, guess what? You can still go overseas. Last time I heard and checked, when you go to Turkey, I mean not Turkey, but Europe, when you play for the Europe team, they paying millions too. You go overseas, they paying 400,000 too. When you go to China, sometimes they paying 300,000-400,000 too. Feel what I'm saying? So you see where I'm going? Yeah. It's always great to have a goal. Always. So okay, what if you don't make that goal? Guess what? I'm still become a millionaire, because that's the real focus. That's why a lot of players want to go to the NFL, because they want to become a millionaire so they can take care of their family. But what if I'm telling you you still can do that, even if you don't make the NFL or the NBA or other stuff? Because there's people out there that still want you. Trust me. Because that's what, even if, like, let's say Travis Hunter don't make it, guess what? He can go to the CFL. You feel me? He can play for other teams. He can play for Arena League. And guess what that's gonna do? That's gonna generate millions. He's a sensation. He's somebody that people want to watch. You feel what I'm saying? So those are things, man, that y'all got to consider. So today, man, I came in with the purpose of letting my young guys know, man, y'all do not have to, literally, y'all do not have to do what people tell y'all. Do what's in your heart. Follow your energy. If something don't feel right, 9 times out of 10 it's not right. Money ain't everything, but it's necessary. Okay? What I mean is your integrity is worth money. It's worth more than money. Money is needed though in order for you to thrive in society and take care of your family and stuff like that. But what I'm saying is the integrity and all that stuff is going to get you there. You feel what I'm saying? You don't have to compromise who you are as a person to get to where you want to go. That just means if you do compromise yourself, that means that you got to where you wanted to go and be in control. You don't own your own life. You feel what I'm saying? And I thank you guys for tuning in. And hopefully, you feel me, like y'all come back, replay some of this stuff, because today, man, I just was kind of shocked how people perceive this guy, Travis Hunter. I think he's, the real deal. I think he made a great decision, and I think that he will do some really good things. And Sports Fanatic, I think I'm gonna send you a link from NSC Flicks. I'm gonna send you a link because I want you to come on here too. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying, we could definitely chop it up. But that's all I got for now, man. Appreciate everybody that came into the building. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, make sure y'all tell somebody. Make sure y'all tell somebody because, like I said, it's going to be somebody like KJ who basically need some assistance and some help and some promotion and all this other stuff. And I can't do it the way that I want to because I'm not getting people to subscribe the way they should. You feel what I'm saying? So I hear all the time people say, man, dang, man, I thought you had like 80,000 subscribers, man. You should have like 100,000 subscribers. It start with you to help that become possible. You feel what I'm saying? But that's all I got for now. Sports Fanatic, definitely tap in. KJ, appreciate you being in the building. Marcus, appreciate you being in the building. What's my other guy name? So that's it. Marcus, yep. All right, man. But yeah, y'all have a really great night, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. That's all I got for now. National Sports Chat. And Sports Family. Also, go to all social media platforms. Link will be in the description. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. It helps the channel grow. Thank you.